Hello, guys. You hope fine and missed you that I'll stream something about concerning my life, concerning my life, and I want to tell you a different story, because someone asked me there some days ago or some while ago whether I faced racism here in Europe. Yes, what you are doing here in Europe, and go back to Africa. Like, for example, we have a lot of my daughter and I have a lot of experience or experience racist words, so like that, and words like go back to Africa, or Africa is where you belong, or something like what are you doing here, or go back to your country, something like that, or your country is corrupt and they don't know you. Just think about it. They don't, you just, yeah, you don't put into heart, you don't put them into your heart, because they will just hurt you, and they will give you stress. They will give you sleepless nights. So you just ignore. Example, like nowadays, I don't give a damn. So I just, what is that? Go back to your country. Go back to your country. To do what? Have I asked you anything? Have I asked you for any help or something like that? I don't need your help. I help myself. I have my own, I go on with my own business. I go on with my own duties, my own life. So whoever tells me go back to your country, that means maybe he is insecure, or he is, I don't know, he or she is, their heads are not good, or their heads are not working properly. Because, okay, if I work here and I pay my um, taxes, I pay my tax. So I'm just helping, the country also. I'm helping the country. So, like, for example, someone go back to your country some years ago, and he was just a pensioner. Pensioner, what do you call that? Pensioner or a pensioner? Someone who is in the like 70, like something like that. And of course, he's having his pension. So he was walking a dog, and we met on the way. So he just looked at me and told me, go back to your country. Oh, go back to my country. I just looked at him. I did not say anything. I just looked at him, felt pity on him, and if I had to answer him, I could have told you, and you, okay, I will go back to my country. Very glad. Okay, very old people's house, like something like that, altar sign. But that was rude. I could have not told him that. I just looked at him and just walked away. So I just looked at him, and I thought that he's not good in the head. So not working very properly, because he's a little bit old. So I just walked away. So some things happens, but you don't have to keep them in your heart. You don't have to be very serious with them. If the person is not abusing you physically, just walk away and leave them there, and walk away. Go on with your business and leave them there. So the not you if he is not throwing anything, stones or something like that, you just ignore them and walk away, because at the end of the day you are the winner. You know, the day you are the winner. So some things, okay, such things happens also, but nowadays they are minimal. They are not like, okay, they are not like before, because I don't think that but when she was small, it was getting into her heart. Yeah, those remarks, those um, racist words, things like that, they were so bad. They were so I could have seen. Yeah, I used to see her very sad sometimes, because of she was telling me that some kids were just out of nowhere just attacking her, not physically, but asking her, why are you so black, or why are you black, something like that. Such questions, stupid questions, but kids are kids, and kids are, they can ask anything. They can ask anything, that I understand. But a kid to a kid, is uh, very traumatizing. But it's nothing. It's just nothing. For example, to me, those questions are just not. Just ignore them and walk away. You know. So yeah, if you want to, if you are from Africa and you want to live in Europe, so you have to be easy with everything. You have to live with everything very easily. I mean, when I say everything, I mean those remarks, those questions, those hate words, racist words, something like that. One greatest weapon, and very important, is walk away. That's the greatest weapon. So, guys, please subscribe to my channel, share, like, leave a comment there below. Any comment, guys, yeah, to let me know, to motivate me, to let me know what you think about everything. Ask me anything, I will just answer you very gladly. And yeah, tell me your opinion on everything. Of course, during my time in Europe, when I was divorcing my ex-husband, of course, I just searched for a lawyer, because everything in Europe goes, if it's divorce or a case or anything, you name it, you have to engage a lawyer in this particular issue, because alone you can't make it. Always you have to um, search a lawyer, and he will, or she will represent you there in this issue. So I just searched for a lawyer during that time of my divorce, and I saw that there was a woman lawyer, a lady in town, who was very, and I guess who is still today. She's very good at divorce issues. You know, she cares for women. So I just went to her, And unfortunately, my ex-husband had called her and phoned her some days ago and asked her for I guess for advice or something like that. I don't know. She did not tell me. So when I went there, she looked at my names and said, "Is asked?" She asked me, "Is your husband so and so?" I said yes, and she told me, "Oh, I could have helped you so well, and I could have represented you so well, but the problem is your husband called here some days ago, and he needed some advice in this matter of divorce. So, according to our agreement, lawyers' agreement, lawyers town, they know each other, and they have a sometimes they have a sometimes they have meetings, so they possible. I'm not allowed to represent you because you are. So he needed some advice from me. I to represent. So act as a coordinator or something like as a problem solver, something like that for when they decide to divorce or separate. One lawyer cannot represent the both of them. You know, someone has to search or to engage their own different lawyers. You know, so she said, yeah, he called here and he asked for some advice, and now you are here. You want me to represent you to court. That cannot happen, and it's not I'm not trying to deny representing you. Is that is our agreement, is our arrangements as lawyers in this town, because I will just stand there and I will the other lawyers will think that I am breaking the law, I am breaking the 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 agreement what we made as lawyers. So I just saw she and said, "Oh, that's not common. That's not common. That doesn't happen oftenly to me. But at this particular time, I regret not to represent you there. So I could have not done anything else. So I just tried to explain to her that my ex-husband has got his own lawyer, and of course, he cannot engage her to represent him um, as his lawyer. So, but she told me, yeah, I understand, but only that the mistake was he called here for advice, and you are here. So it means that, so she advised me to look for another lawyer. So I was me because people I saw recommendations and about people on internet. So I saw that she's very nice, she's very competent. What do we call that? And she's very good in this, but unfortunately, she did not represent me. So that was one thing which which led to my discouragement, so in the issue of my divorce. And then again, she told me to look for another lawyer. I just, at that time, during my divorce process, I saw it all. I went to hell and back. I looked for another lawyer. So this time I said that my second lawyer, I will look for a foreigner. So I just Googled in internet, and I got a lawyer from working here as a lawyer. So so I went there, but let me tell you, foreigners, or let's say Africans to Africans, they are not of any help. They are not of any help. So I just went there. He was a man. He was okay, a good person, polite and everything. I just explained my problem. He was there sitting, just looking as if he's walking away anytime, looking as if he is in a hurry. So I just asked myself, what am I doing here? I am explaining something to him, and he looks as if he's not listening, something like that. The table is empty. So, like a lawyer, you have to have a pen and a paper for drafting something if someone is telling you a story of their lives or something like that. So, I'm there, and I'm adjusting my camera. I'm there, I'm seated there, and I have stress like hell. I have a lot of stress at that time. And then I want help, because any moment, any time, we can be deported, my daughter and I. So I am there with a lot of stress. And of course, eager to get help, any help, have peace of mind. So, and he is seated there, yeah, pretending to help